There's a lot of pride in this. When I drive by with my kids, they say there's Dad's work, and it's a giant building that wasn't here when I started.
Oh, this was a great opportunity for Miller Electric to be involved in this project here. This is a state-of-the-art facility here, and probably one of the best in the country.
When we build concert halls and performing arts centers, the key to it is it's got to be flexible. It has to be extremely flexible because you don't know what the performance requirements are going to be until it's that day when they show up and you find out what they need.
Anything we have is going to be rubber mounted or isolated from the structure through these rubber mounts. There's no sound transfer from here into the concert hall.
We try to pre-plan as much as we can so we can get a lot of this stuff laid out in the ground when they pour the concrete before the walls are even built.
The key factors would be our pre-planning, our layout work, our pre-construction work, our AutoCAD abilities, being able to make sure everything fits before we install the product.
One of the things in the pre-planning end that I was fortunate enough to have time to do is for our cable tray, we laid out the floor above before they poured it, drilled holes and dropped rods down through the decking. We then came back at a later date, went through and installed the cable tray, cut the rods to length, and it shaved a ton of time off our install.
Basically what they've got is a box inside of a box. So you have a concrete structure inside of a steel structure with a 2-inch isolation joint, so you eliminate the noise travel from one building to the other.
At Miller, we're always looking out for customers' future growth. We try to accommodate on our original install anything that they might want in the future with the least amount of cost impact to them.
Again, we can't predict what the performance requirements are at, so it's nice having all this equipment in its proper location so that if something does come up, yes, we can come up with an idea how to solve that type of a problem. Building this concert hall wasn't strictly going from point A to point B. We did have to create point C's, D's, and E's also in the project too, just so we could get to the final project. And the overall result is we have a nice facility.
I enjoy working at Miller Electric. It's in my blood. My family's electrician. It's not boring. I mean, it's all pipe and wire, but in the end, it's a different installation every time.
I don't think we could have done anything without Miller's coordination on everything. There was so many systems going on at one time when we built this that we were all kind of in our own world trying to build our part of it. And Miller was kind of the focal point to keep us in the time frame that we needed to be in to make sure that we completed specific tasks on a specific time and date.
So it was a challenge, and in the bottom line, in the end, everything turned out great.